All right, Dr. Pelly, reporting here for duty. Wait, let's see. Do you have a heart? Oh, you have like a puppy heart. That's so sweet. All right, so today in Ellray Jakes, just to recap, we learned that Ellray, Ellray, is what his name sounds like, but it's really his initials. Ellray, Lancelot Raymond. His mom's an English teacher. Wasn't Billy Miller's mom a high school English teacher as well? Yes. So Ellray. Oops. Ellray. He's spelling it. Ellray. He's spelling it with an E for L, like Elvis.
Ellray.
Ellray Jakes walks the plank. Chapter 3. In Chapter 2, we found out that, I don't know how doctors do it all day. We found out that, hang on, I think I have a phone call coming in. Hang on. It's my beeper. I might be needed in surgery in a minute. Hang on. Maybe, help me respond. All right. Yep. Text OR, I'll be there in a minute. OR, operating room. But first we need to find out about this fish. He gave away some of his chores regarding the fish to his sister. So he's like, chore done. Less chores for him. He's kind of like a smart boy, huh? And so, the end of the chapter, it says, 2 shakes was the beginning of the chapter. But it says, disaster for the beginning of chapter 3. 2 shakes was the beginning of chapter 2. I shouldn't have had that Snickers bar for breakfast. Whoosh. Just kidding. You know, boiled eggs for me. Chapter 3, a disaster. The first thing I see the next morning is the last thing I ever wanted to see. It's Zip, and he is not happy. Not Zippy or Swimmy. He's floating. And not in a fun way either. He is on his side and he is surrounded by gummy brown fish food that's all stuck together. The fish food covered the entire surface of the water in Mrs. Sanchez's newly decorated bowl, which is sitting on my desk. Zip is dead. So, girls and boys, you walk to your class pet. You look at the bowl. He's dead. What does your face look like? It's the last thing you ever wanted to see. So, I like the way the author does that. The first thing I saw was the last thing I ever wanted to see. Zip is dead. Zip with the white spot on his stomach. Zip who was smart. You could just tell. Zip who knew me. Zip who was counting on me to take good care of him. What happened? Alfie. That's what happened. This is a disaster. Alfie, I shouted. Alfie! Come in here right now and see what you did. Instead of Alfie, Mom came rushing in. Ellray, what in the world is going on? Just like a mom, right? Alfie is brushing her teeth and then she sees the fishbowl and whoa, what is floating in it? Zippy is so dead that he practically has little X's where his eyes are. If I could just, for a moment, draw a fish for you. Not just any old fish. Dead fish. Oh, Zip. Oh my. Mom says, covering her mouth. Oh my. Why would she cover her mouth? Zip is so dead that he practically has little X's where his eyes are, like in the cartoons. Oh my, Mom says, covering her mouth with her hand. And this would be the morning your father left early to go to the gym. Meaning Mom can't ask Dad for advice. How do we deal with this? Alfie murdered Zip, I say, in case Mom has missed seeing the empty fish food container lying next to the bowl. She fed him to death. Dun, dun, dun. She begged and she begged and she begged me to let her help, and finally I said yes, but I told her 2 shakes. And look what she did. Alfie trots into my room. Her pink toothbrush drooping in her hand. What's the matter, Elway? She asks. A dead goldfish, that's what's the matter. Einstein, I tell her, pointing. Plunk goes her goopy toothbrush onto my floor. Swimmy! Alfie cries, throwing herself against the bowl and hugging it with both arms. His name is Zip, I say, shouting again. At least it was. What did you do? By now, of course, Alfie is sobbing. Sobbing is like not just crying, but sobbing. Like that's going to help Zip or me. I wanted him to have a party, she wails. I felt sorry for him, and I thought if I fed him all at once, I wouldn't have to do it anymore. From now on, I could just play with him. Well, congratulations, I said to her, because now no one has to feed him. He's dead. Forever. Well, I guess you don't have to feed him if he's done. I'm just saying. And what am I supposed to tell Miss Sanchez next Monday? Sorry, I killed the brand new pet that your boyfriend won for you at the church festival, but I couldn't keep a goldfish alive, not even for a week? How is that going to make me look? So now we know why he has the fishbowl in his hand, R.I.P., while he's walking the plank of a pirate ship. I think that's what he wants, right? He'd rather walk the plank than go back to school to tell the teacher, sorry, I killed your pet, your brand new pet that your boyfriend won for you at the church festival. How is that going to make me look? Did you ever think about that, Alfie, huh?
No.
Everyone in my class is going to hate me. Aww. Who cares how it makes you look, Alfie yells back at me, tears spurting from her eyes. Think about swimming. So, interesting of her response. Her response is, don't think about yourself. She is telling us, stop thinking about yourself and think about other people and how they feel. Ooh, for a little girl, she sure does have some empathy. Monday, I will read Dead or Alive. Ooh, oh, 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 oh. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, stay tuned for Zippy, the fish, dead or alive.